Let's keep going. You're now at a stage where simply seeing files isn't enough. Sometimes files are long, complex, or constantly changing, and you need smarter ways to read them. Before we dive into that, there's a small detail worth knowing. If you type dir, you'll notice something familiar. The output looks just like ls. That's because dir essentially lists files and directories too. In most Linux environments, it behaves very similarly to ls, though ls is more commonly used and more powerful with options. Now let's explore better ways to view file contents, especially when files get large. You've already used cat, which prints everything at once. But what if the file is huge? That's where commands like less, more, head, and tail come in, each with its own style. Less command. Less. Scroll comfortably through files. Think of less as a flexible reader. It lets you move up and down through a file smoothly. Examples. Less notes.txt. Open a file and scroll using arrow keys. less/etc/passwd. Perfect for large files. You don't load everything at once. Less plus 10 notes.txt. Start viewing from line 10 instead of the beginning. Press Q to quit less. More. Command more. Simple. One page at a time. More is like an older, simpler version of less. It shows content one screen at a time. Examples. View the file page by page. More/etc/services. Read large system files gradually. More plus 15 notes.txt. Start reading from line 15. Press spacebar for next page, Q to quit. Head command. Head. See the beginning. Sometimes you don't need the whole file, just the start. Examples. Headnotes.txt. Shows the first 10 lines by default. Head-n5 notes.txt. Display only the first 5 lines. Quick preview of a large file. Head/etc/passwd. Inspect the top of a system file. Head-n1 notes.txt. View just the very first line. Tail command tail. See the end. Where head shows the beginning, tail shows the end, often the most recent or relevant part. Examples. Tail notes.txt displays the last 10 lines. Tail-n5 notes.txt show only the last 5 lines. Tail-n1 notes.txt. See the very last line of a file. At this point, something subtle but powerful has happened. You're no longer just opening files, you're choosing how to read them. Whether it's scanning the top with head, watching live updates with tail-f, or scrolling at your own pace with less, you now control how information is revealed. And that control, quiet, precise, intentional, is what makes working in Linux feel less like wrestling with a machine and more like having a conversation.